Hey guys, and welcome to today's tutorial. As promised in last video, today I will be showing you how to make your game look like this. Kind of a retro game feel, with the engine kind of scrapped down, loads of settings turned off, pixelation effect added, and some film grain. There's already a lot of tutorials like this on YouTube, but I had to watch a couple of them to get this effect that I really liked. A lot of them were kind of long and didn't include everything that I will include in this video. So anyways, without further ado, grab yourself a coffee or a beer, because this could be kind of a long one, and let's get into it. So go ahead and open up your Epic Games, open up the Unreal Launcher. So when that's finally loaded up, come over here to Games, pick one depending on what you're trying to make. I'll be making a third-person game, so I'll be picking this because it comes with a lot of stuff that you need for a third-person game, so you don't have to do everything yourself. If you're just making like a basic first person or something, I guess you could pick blank and it would be even more stripped down than these, because these come with some stuff included already. Anyways, pick whatever you'd like to make. Come over here, set the quality preset to scalable, turn off the starter content, give it a name, and hit create. I've already created one. I'll be opening that one up here. So open up yours, and then we'll go to edit, project settings, type in bloom, turn that off, then ambient occlusion, turn both of these off, then search for anti-aliasing, I guess for mobile you could turn it off as well if you're making for mobile. It's already none for me. Make sure it says none, anti-aliasing, then type in frame rate. Scroll down the engine general settings. Let's pick a fixed frame rate, set it to 30. Then global illuminations, change it from lumen to none. Also look for reflections. Also change this to none. Then auto exposure. Change this to manual and make sure it's turned off. Motion blur, turn that off as well. Alright, now that we have that, then you could also come down to over here if you're also using a third-person project. Come over to the viewport, hit the follow camera, then come over here to the right and click on constrain aspect ratio so you can edit this. Then let's set it to 640 by 480 for like an old school kind of a CRT screen or something. Then let's go ahead and play it here. And as you can see, we have like black bars, and it's like a square. If you'd like that, like an old school game, quite like that. Then next, let's go ahead and change some stuff in the files to strip it down even harder. Go ahead and just right click on anything in your project and hit Show in Explorer. This will open up your project in your documents. Go to the root folder of your project, whatever you called it. Then go over to config. Right click default engine.ini, edit or open with Notepad. Then look for temporal AA. Let's just do Control F to search. And look for this one here, temporal AA upsampling. Change this to false. This should already be 0 because we did it in the engine. Then MSAA count. Change this to 1. Then add a line and call it r.upscale.quality equals 0, no spaces. You could also add in something here called r.screen percentage equals, and then go to something like 25, which will scale down your resolution all the way down to 25% of what it is. But doing that, let me show you what it looks like real quick. And you won't see this in the editor viewport. You will only see this if you come over here and go to standalone game. Now it'll load up your project almost as if you packaged it. And now you'll see it turned down the screen percentage by a lot, and it's quite pixelated. But I didn't really like this one that much. I like it much more if we do it with a material that we'll create here in a second. So if you like that, you could just go with that, but let me just change it back to 100 and make sure that is back to normal. Yep, there we go. Now what I'll show you next is the other alternative, which I like more, is the pixelation effect material. So go ahead and just make a new folder. Call it something like pixels. Alright, so to get started making this material, let's make a material. Call it pixels. So open it up. Go ahead and select this here and look for material domain. Change it to post-process. Then let's create a value. Change it to, or convert it to a parameter. Call this pixel height. Give it a value of 256. Let's group it under resolution. Go ahead and duplicate it. Change the name to pixel width. Then go ahead and append these two with an append vector. Then floor these two. Then let's get a screen position, get a multiply, then add the floor of this one and the viewport UV of this one to A. Next, add in a second floor this again. Then add in a divide and divide these two floors. Let's move this back a bit. Then we need a scene texture. Add this into UV and the color into emissive color. Then select your scene texture. Change this to post-process input 0. Now we're finished with this. Hit apply, save it, close it up, right click it, and create a material instance. Change this to MI. Now when you open this up, you'll see here under resolution tab we have 2 resolution factors, and we can change them around. Now come over here and look for a post-process volume. Add it anywhere into your level, doesn't matter. Then come over here and search for material. Open up this, add array, asset reference, select your material instance here, and click this button to use that one. Now you won't see anything change yet because we will still need to set infinite unbound. And there we go. As you can see, it's very pixelated now, and we don't have that weird effect on the wall there. And you don't need this to see it either. You can just launch it in Pi. There we go. In my opinion, this is much better. And you can even open this up again and play with these pixel values. Set them a bit higher to have less pixelation. Or even lower for some crazy pixelation. Overboard. But you get the point on the pixelation effect now. Now, you can also come over here and look for like a film grain effect or something. Enable it, set it to like 1 or something. You could set your scalability settings here to low everything, but make sure to keep this at, what is it? I think it's at least high to get the film grain intensity. So I just keep that at high or epic. You can get even more in epic kind of changes. And then you could also change the material quality level to low here. Now, for the lengthy part, let's say, hold on, let me turn off the pixelation effect, or you won't see it on the other map, actually, it won't matter. Let's open up this map. Now I will be showing you how to kind of downscale high quality assets etc. If this map would like to load. Okay, that's weird. For some reason I had to restart my engine, and now it's loading up. Anyways, as you can see, the textures over here are loading in now. They're quite high quality. We're gonna go ahead and downscale them to look more kind of like retro-y, I guess. Let's get started. So just go over to the folder of whatever assets you're downscaling. Over here to filters and do texture. I got it over here at the side already. Go ahead and Control A, select all of them, but beware, don't just go into your whole project and select every single texture, because your project will crash if you do this, or if you do that. But just select like a reasonable amount, or a small bit by bit if you don't have a very good computer. Go ahead and right click, Asset Actions, Edit Selection and Property Matrix. Hit yes. Now come over here and select one and hit Control A to select all of them. Then type in maximum texture size. Change this to, let's say, 128. It'll take a while depending on how many textures you selected. Then when it's done, save all. I guess you don't need to save it yet, but it might be better to do so you don't save too much stuff at once. Now go ahead and search for MIP, then do scale MIPS for alpha coverage, unchecked. Use improved image processing, unchecked. Wait for that to load. Now that that's loaded, come over here to MIP Gen settings, change it to no MIP maps, and let it load again. Alright, next, go ahead and search for compression. Then come over here to compression settings and change this to vector displacement map or user interface 2D. Then wait again. Alright, now search for filter. Change this to nearest. And then wait again. Now, as you can see, our map will look very weird because we just disabled a lot of stuff on our textures that it was using. So why I was saying that this is pretty painstaking is now you will need to go through all of these textures and click on them. For example, this one, whatever. Come to browse the asset. Let's open up this one. Then go over to the material instance. Open that up. Then over to the material. Finally open that up. And then what you're gonna need to do is basically unselect almost anything except for the normal albedo basic color. So as you can see, this is an error here, and this is why our texture isn't loading. So you can see there, boom, it's over there. Now I'd keep this because it's in the line that it's going. Over here, only keep the albedo. Let's disconnect this. Now, when we save this, as you can see, the textures are back now, and they look very pixelated now. So yeah, that's pretty much everything there is to show you. Now, the final result, everything added together, should look something like this. You can, of course, turn down the pixelation effect, turn it up, you know, whatever you want to change to it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I have another video on kind of a retro game tutorial to make your animations look more jittery. I think I have him in this character. And you can see he's kind of like moving a little bit more pixelated as well. I got a tutorial on that I'll link in the description. Yeah, subscribe for more tutorials on retro game stuff or on updates about my game that I'm creating. Anyways, see you guys.